Welcome to Lion Pride Sports. I'm Seth Close.
And I'm Tom Hartbeck. Lindenwood took on Fort Hays State this Saturday, and this one was a nail-biter. And let's start this one early. Lindenwood threatening down on the goal line here. Najee Jackson gets it, looks back, fade route to Kendall Sparks, lays out, bobbles, and makes the grab. Fort Hays doesn't think they have it. Neither did really our broadcasters, but turns out he does. And we're going to take another look at that one. Jackson back to pass, looking. Sparks bobbles the ball and still makes the catch on the 1-yard line. Lindenwood still going in for the score as they're going to set up in the same formation. And Jackson gets it on the quarterback read option. In for the score. Lindenwood ties this one at 7. 4:32 to go in the first quarter. Now again, Jackson, Lindenwood trying to go in. Ball on the 10 this time. Jackson gets it, back to pass. Play action pass to Deshaun Warren, in for the score. Lindenwood ties it one back up at 14. Second quarter still. Jackson looking for Deshaun Warren again as he beats his man, and they make it 2 for 2 on the day. Lindenwood keeping it going, and they're hanging in this one against number 14, Fort Hays. Again, down on the goal line, Lindenwood still trying to make it happen, and Shaquem Wharton powers it over the goal line, in for the score. Makes it 28-21, Lions with the lead. But they lose it. Fort Hays capitalizes on their next two possessions. Max Myler into the game, looking for Wharton on the screen pass, but this one's going to be picked off, and it goes for 6. And that's pretty much how it ended. Lindenwood adds a touchdown late, but they fall 38-35. They fall to 2-3 on the season.
The Lindenwood women's soccer team came back from a late 1-0 deficit to defeat Nebraska Kearney 2-1 in overtime on Sunday afternoon in Kearney, Nebraska. The Lions were down 1-0 after a goal by the Loopers, which would end up being their lone goal of the game.
Lions, however, did not give up, and their late push allowed Alyssa Hoke to score the game-tying goal in the 87th minute. With less than 30 seconds into overtime, Jordan Whip took a shot from 40 yards out to score the game winner to finish off the epic comeback. Becky Roberts recorded 3 shots, including 2 on goal, while Mary McGilvery made 8 saves in the game. Lindenwood improves their record to 4-6 on the year, and they're now 1-2 in MIAA play, while the Lopers fall to 3-5-2 on the season, and they are 0-3 in conference play. The Lions return to Hunter Stadium on Friday, where they'll host Northeastern State at 7 p.m. at home in St. Charles. Lindenwood men's soccer improved to 5-4 on the season with a win over Southwest Baptist Sunday by a score of 5-1. Standout freshman Michelle Gantz had 2 goals and was followed up by Fernando Cordero, Gabriel J. Jaimes, and Johannes Brendel. Tim Licht picked up his 4th win of the year as well. The Lions next travel to Oakland City, where they'll take on the Mighty Oaks.
The Lindenwood men's and women's tennis team traveled to Bolivar, Missouri this weekend to compete at the ITA Central Regional. Andre Masson had a terrific outing, advancing to the semifinals of the singles draw on the men's side. Masson cruised through his first 4 matches, defeating each opponent in straight sets. Nafal El Adrisi advanced to the 3rd round in the men's singles bracket. Anna Barbashev, Alexis McCarthy, and Teresa Melichakova competed on the women's side. The Lindenwood men's tennis team will host Maryville on Wednesday afternoon at 1 o'clock, while the women's team will return to action October 6th and 7th at Missouri-St. Louis Fall Tournament.
Lindenwood's women's ice hockey team took on the Minnesota State Mavericks at the Ice Arena in Wentzville this past weekend. Taylor Gerard was a standout. She scored 2 goals as the Lions rebounded from a 4-1 loss in their first game on Friday to a 2-2 tie in the second game on Saturday to snap a 3-game losing skid. They next travel to Mercyhurst for an away CHA conference matchup.
Lindenwood Lacrosse hosted their alumni game this weekend. Both men's and women's teams hosted their former players. Professional players Graham Hosick and Sean Mayer played for the alumni. The game went back and forth with the current players taking the win 10-9.
The Lions women's volleyball team is going on a bit of a run. They beat Washburn in 5 sets, 3-2 for their 2nd win in a row on Saturday. As a team, the Lions recorded 12 blocks and served well, as Sarah Wagenknecht and Alex Dahlstrom had 3 aces each. The Lions are now coming up on a 2-match homestand where they'll play host to Missouri Southern and Southwest Baptist on October 6th and 7th. Up next, 5 former Lions head into the Hall of Fame. We'll give you a full rundown on that and who they were and what they did.
That's coming up right next here on the Lion Den.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
When it comes to saving money,
What?
don't act like a baby.
Oh, it's like they're having their own little meeting.
This is so humiliating.
Be the boss
I'm the boss.
What the?
Power nap.
You were saying?
and make a budget.
Let's get to work.
Need a little help?
Stacy, read back the notes.
I can't read. What's it say?
Create a personalized savings plan and get other tools and tips
We can share.
You obviously didn't go to business school.
at feedthepig.org.
Marie, you have prediabetes.
Prediabetes? I don't have time to eat right or exercise. I'm a busy mom.
Oh, you're a busy mom.
Yeah.
This is great news. Busy moms never get prediabetes.
Wait, what?
Let me just... Yeah, this is all the people at risk for prediabetes, and way over here, busy moms. No?
Welcome back to Lion Pride Sports. We're going to take a look at the 2007 Hall of Fame inductee.
Lindenwood inducted its 2017 Athletic Hall of Fame class this weekend. On top of these 5, we saw the 2005 Men's Track and Field National Championship team, as well as the school's equestrian program.
Kramer Soderberg was a member of the Lindenwood men's basketball team from 2010 to 2012. During his lone season in the NAIA, he was a third-team All-American, first-team All-HAAC, and HAAC Newcomer of the Year, leading the Lions to a conference championship in the second round of the NAIA National Tournament. Soderberg led Lindenwood to a 28-3 record during its transition season and a win in the Independent National Championship. He finished his career in the top 10 in points and as the school leader in free throw percentage. He was the first academic All-American in Lindenwood athletics history.
Chris Chianuma was a member of Lindenwood's wrestling team from 2008 to 2011. He was also a 3-time NAIA All-American and 2-time national finalist for the Lions. Chianuma was also the 2011 NAIA national champ at 174 pounds in 2011.
Aubrey Moss was a pitcher for the Lady Lions softball team from 2008 to 2011. She was a 3-time first-team All-HAAC selection. She ended her career with 45 wins, 8 saves, and a 2.31 ERA, reaching double-figure wins in each of her 4 seasons, including 13 All-AS as a senior. Moss struck out 599 batters in 542 and a third career innings, excelling as a leader on the 2008 team, which reached the NAIA National Tournament.
Mike Emmerich was a member of Lindenwood's men's volleyball team from 2007 to 2011, where he was a 3-year starter at libero. Emmerich was also named Conference Libero of the Year twice and was a crucial part of Lindenwood's 2009 national championship. Emmerich also won the NAIA Sportsman of the Year in 2009.
Logan Wright was a member of the Lions football team from 2005 to 2009 and the team leader for some of the best teams in the program history. He was a 4-time team captain, 3-time first-team all-conference selection, and 2-time All-American. He helped the Lions win 2 conference championships and was a member of the 2008 national semifinalists and 2009 national finalist squads. Wright finished his career with 264 tackles, 5 interceptions, and 9 pass breakups.
And we're going to go to a break. We'll be right back in the Lions Den on Lion Pride Sports.
Fancy pants peanut butter?
A big screen television.
You haven't even bought a sofa yet.
A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles? What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers.
Feed the pig.
Listen, I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you judge me for having a problem. No one is going to know that I need help. I need help. I know that no one is going to judge me for having a problem. I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you listen.
Welcome back to the Lions Den. I'm Seth Close.
And I'm Tom Hartbeck. We're going to take a look at some of the players of the week this week. Field hockey goaltender Skylar Starbeck, that's one of my best ones this week. ECAC Defensive Player of the Week honors for her. This was her second award this season and third for the field hockey team overall. Starbeck has played in 226 minutes in goal for the Lions last week, leading Lindenwood to a 2-1 weekend. She had a record 14 saves and held the opposition to a 1.19 goals against average on this week. This season, Starbeck is 7-1 with 25 saves and 529 minutes of work.
Sierra Burt and Taylor Gerard of the Lindenwood women's hockey team received CHA weekly awards. Burt was named the CHA's Rookie of the Week, while Gerard was selected as the Conference Player of the Week. Burt scored her collegiate career goal on September 30th versus Minnesota. Gerard scored one of each goals in Lindenwood's 2 games against Minnesota State, raising her season to a total to a CHA leading 3 goals.
And Seth, I called that game. Taylor Gerard was the best player on the ice. She stood out and scored for the Lions as well. Lindenwood softball also standing out. Lindenwood softball earned the Easton NFCA All-Team Academic Award today. The Lady Lions finished in the top 10 in the NCAA Division II with a 3.64 team GPA, and it's the 5th time Lindenwood has had a GPA top 10 nationally ranked in the top 10. The Lions finished 9th among all NCAA Division II institutions. No other MIAA school has done that also, and they were ranked in the top 10.
That's it for today's show. I'm Seth Close.
And I'm Tom Hartbeck. We'll catch you next time on Lion Pride Sports.